Hey, good morning everybody. It's Chris and Mark and a couple guests. Got my buddy Mike over here, and then we got Chris Bell in the back. Today we're heading back up to the St. Louis and Jackson mine, and we're going to revisit that one, which we were there earlier this year. So we will see you guys at the mine. Take care. Okay guys, we're here at the trailhead for the St. Louis Jackson, and we're going to head on down. So here's the gang. There's Mr. Chris over there, Mark and Mike, and we're heading on down the trail. Looks like the weather's getting nice. All right guys, so it's kind of wet today, which kind of suspected it would be since the rain last night, but this is probably what we're going to be running into down the road. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Mark, you noticed all your flags are gone? Yeah, we flagged the trail last time to make it easier to find. And somebody, I guess Mark was telling me there's all the millennials now are all butthurt about, they call it vision pollution or some crap term like that. You know, like you leave a ribbon on a tree and it's pink and it's bad. So
they've gone too extreme.
So they pull them off now. They want you to use like green or black because it blends in. It's like, what's the point of having a freaking flag on the trail if you can't see it?
And not just once, multiple times.
Yeah, this is the upper adit. This is not real big. Doesn't go back very far. And to get in there, you know, you crawl in there and go back there a little ways. Yeah, maybe.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This one's pretty cool though. I mean, it's kind of, it looks pretty cool. But the main one we're going into is down the hill.
Okay.
It's called the number, I think it's the number 2 adit. There was a guy a while ago that came in and cleaned a bunch of crap up though. There was trees laying across the top, and he came down here with a chainsaw and cleaned a bunch of stuff up. Because if you just leave it alone, it's going to totally get overgrown. Yeah, I don't know if we want to go in this one first or not. We went into the other one first and hit this on the way back, but I'll ask Mark and Chris what they want to do. Doesn't matter to me. Well, none of them look secure. It's okay, just don't touch anything. That's our rule, we don't touch anything.
Chris, do you want to, should we go up to the third one way up there and explore it first and come back and hit these?
Well, so I was kind of thinking, dude, go to the bottom of the hill, to the waterfall, hit that one, and then hit this on the way out.
And we got to hit Chris Bell's third one.
That's the one in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
One, yeah.
yeah, okay. All right, guys, so there's another opening here that last time Mark and I were here,
That's the middle adit.
we did not get access to, so we're gonna check it out this time.
Yeah, so I think it was either 89 or 90. We came in and dug a trench along the left side of that wall and had it completely open and drained the whole thing.
Oh wow.
And it goes in about a little about 100 or so.
Okay.
And then it takes a right turn, and then it stops. And then there's water. It looks kind of neat inside.
Right. Yeah, it is full of water. Wow.
They say there's some vein exposed in there, but yeah, I really don't know for sure.
Right. Gold vein or silver or
What's that gold in it?
gold in it? Okay. That's cool.
It's kind of cool, it's kind of hidden back here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. No, I won't get that.
No, that sounds like the
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Hey Chris, can you give us some history on this a little bit, and I'll tape it for you?
Yeah, this was. So I think this was the later cabin, probably built maybe 30s, 40s, or 50s. It was a cedar. It looked like rough cut lumber, but there was so it stood, and the roof had green tar paper, roofing paper slanted back, and then there were bunk beds in there.
Oh, wow.
So 2 sets of bunk beds, and then there was a table and lanterns, picks, tools, food. There was like a dining room table, and the door was right about here, and it was pretty much this whole section. And last time I saw it was in 1985, and it was still standing. And then when I came back in '89, it was kind of leaning, and then '91 when I returned, it was already flat on the ground.
Now that frame right there, is that?
I think someone brought that.
I was gonna
in.
say it looks kind of modern.
Yeah. Now everything was made out of wood. A lot of it was hand cedar. There was still some older, looked like kind of rough cut lumber, kind of like how this is. This is actually what's here back then.
Okay.
And yeah, so that was
Cool.
the original cabin. Sat back there, and there's a big flat area. And then my dad found a grave marker in 1983 back there in the woods.
We should go check it out.
Yeah, we'll go check it out. And then supposedly there's a punch-in road or some kind of a...
said that the old road is back here.
Yeah, so there's a trail right here, and the old cabin used to sit back there.
Okay.
We can go right through there, and then there's supposedly an old punch-in road. And these trees, like you said, you can see the notches was, I assume was most of the cedar, because a lot of the old cabins were all pretty much cedar.
Yeah.
You used to be able to see the foundations back in the 80s. But...
So is this the old site here?
Yeah, this is the cabin site. This is where we set up our tent when we camped here. So there was a cabin here, and then there's a trail that goes back, and then there was a grave marker right back in there. Of course, this was all open when I was here as a kid, but
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff people don't even know anymore.
Right,
You
right,
can't find it. Yeah, I mean, unless my dad hadn't seen it, I wouldn't know. I mean,
right.
and when I came up here with them, we went around here all day. We spent all day goofing around up here. The markers.
Hey guys, getting ready to head on in to the St. Louis Jackson Mine.
Exactly.
All right, guys, heading in.
How's the old house paint going? Working all right?
Oh, yeah, get closer. Get to the peaks. The peaks are the scary part. That's the very into the house.
A lot of these mines, when they dug what they call an inclined shaft, so it would slightly go upwards because that let the two things, that let the ore cars just right down, right?
Right, that makes sense.
When they were full, and it allowed water to drain out. So some of the ones that are flooded is because the entrance gets a little bit kicked up with rock and shit. Well, and then I'll show you some of the, that is, believe it or not, there's a juice.
A little more dampness than the last time we were in here. It actually rained last night.
Breathe out, it's cool.
Some more ventilation tubing.
Right here. And then we're gonna build that.
Oh, you're drilling for plastic
Sometimes for blasting. Yeah, that's what a lot of this was.
And core samples.
and core samples.
Yeah.
They'd shoot the dynamite, they'd jam it back there, put a little plug in there, and then light it off from there.
This is a solid container.
Yeah,
Can you get some pictures of this, Chris, and send me some just in sort of
Yeah, I can do some pictures. I'll get it on the way out, just remind me.
Now, if you look on your left there, there's some wooden stakes in the wall. They use that to like suspend, wires, pipes, things like that. Sometimes there's like a little tank to stop a bad leak. But for here, it was most of that. Okay, look up above you. This is where, shine your light up here, Mike. Here, come on back over here.
see it down up there.
Now come closer to me. Come closer. Come closer. Rotate 180. Back up a little more. Back up some more. This is more of what they call that stoping. You're following the vein. You see it right here. All that greenish bluish.
Man, you'd really have to want it to come down here for day after day to dig this stuff out.
Well, that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
So we were talking about last time, just the guys that did this just amaze me.
They were brass.
I mean, they did this stuff 14 hours a day, every day of their life, a lot of times, their adult life.
It makes like a regular job sound like really nice.
Yeah, working at Boeing's not so bad, is it?
One-handed here. So.
Sure.
Okay, now we're going to an area of the mine that we didn't go last time. It's like an old box. I'm not sure. I don't see any writing on it. I think last time we looked at this, I thought it might have been a dynamite box, but I don't think it is. It's too big. I was still a newbie. I still am a newbie, more so then. There's some more of the more another stoping going up here.
You can see a rock underneath this, so I'm okay. It's not like there would be what you call a beam under a hole. There's nothing like this. This is just, let me go a couple more steps around. These are one through my time. We're not going real fast, but we're pretty fast. I would say at least that. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think it might have a switch or a relay. Like this. See right there? Well,
Quite sure what's down here.
Maybe it's just the parts of one, and maybe where it ended up.
Remember the first time we came through, we were looking at this and it was kind of freaking us out a little bit, but I think we're good. So basically, we just came through this area right there. It's kind of flooded. Kind of shoot down the tunnel down there. And this is looking up into that stope up there. You can see that up there. Not sure how high that goes. It's kind of cool.
35 bucks an ounce back then, it was still, you start to get, a couple, 3 ounces per ton more.
Yeah. Oh, $35.
Hey, your shift is from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m., dude. Get your butt up there and get mining. Get digging. Yeah. And the funny thing is, almost there never was, a huge payoff for me.
We're gonna get it right, so-and-so just did it right.
Yep. I mean, they figure there's thousands of mines in the Cascades, stubs and prospects and almost all of it failed. Hey, Mike?
Yeah.
Give you,
An old collapse here.
here's some souvenir stuff for you, Michael.
Oh, thanks.
Nice ore samples there for you, Mike.
Awesome.
I put them in the old pocket here, so,
Okay.
but you're packing them out, dude. Oh, here's
That wasn't even good. Oh, that one's really shiny.
Shine your light on, dude.
I know.
No, I don't want to hear any boo-hoo.
I don't think Mike's gonna say that, Mark.
Oh,
I think you might say that.
he will. I already got tons of ore.
Well, you're kind of the ore whore anyway. So we got Chris in here, or somebody. If not Chris, it's somebody else.
Oh, this curiosity is big.
What'd you say this is, Chris?
Turntable.
Turntable?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought it was just a metal plate someone brought in for some
Yeah, you can
reason.
see
Oh, yeah.
the wheels that get on, then they can, it's easier to turn it when it's
Yeah.
on a plate.
Sure.
We had to put one in the Blewett Tunnel when we were over there. And we built one with you just put it on, the whole table would just turn and you can move it. Yeah, people just kind of walk through here pretty quick.
I think most people are just, yeah, they're just here to go into a mine and say, hey, I went into a mine. That was cool.
And every once in a while, you get a guy that's got a good eye and you can find some pretty cool stuff still laying around.
Oh, like you?
Sometimes I get lucky.
Okay, guys, we're coming out to the outside here. Turn off the light. All right, we're back outside. Got Mike coming out there now. Hey guys, we just finished with the St. Louis Jackson mine, and we're heading back up to the car, or maybe we'll probably stop at the number 1 adit, which is up on top along the way. So, anyways, done, had a good time. Brought Mike inside. He'd never been there before. It was a good starter mine for him, and I know it sounds like I'm an old pro. I was here my first mine 2 months ago. So, anyway, great time, loving it. We're here with Chris Bell again, and my buddy Mike and Mark. So anyway, heading back up to the top, and we got to go through this first, and I'll pan around here. The creek bed is really dry right now. I mean, there's a little bit of water, you can see it over there, but yeah, there's not much moving right now. I'm sure if we come back here in the springtime, March, April, it'll be raging pretty good. Anyway, talk to you soon. Bye. We're bushwhacking today, guys. This is pretty much the worst of it for the most part. It's going up some rocks, but it's a little wet today, so gotta be careful. Don't slip on any of this stuff.
I don't know who the guy was. Chris showed me the video of the guy that was switching.
Hey guys, Chris here. We're actually getting ready to go into the number 1 adit here at the St. Louis Jackson mine. So here we go. I'm gonna flip it around. All right, guys, we finished the St. Louis Jackson mine today. We're on our way home, and So Mike, what did you think of your first mine?
That was quite interesting. That was a good trip. I'd do it
Good
again.
trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Mark, how'd the day go for you?
All right, good mine. Very interesting.
And Mr. Chris.
Great.
Great, loved it. Everybody had a good time. All right, so see you guys next trip. Don't know where we're going yet, but it'll be cool. Peace out. Bye.